Moving on to strategies for the summary completion question. This is often considered a slightly more difficult question, and there's a good chance that you'll see it in either section 2 or 3 if it comes up on the day of your IELTS reading test. Let's take a look at some of the basics for the summary completion question type. In my opinion, again, there's probably an equal 50-50 chance that you will see this question type on the day of your IELTS reading test. In this question, you will need to again fill out gaps in a passage of a text. This piece of text or the passage will be a short summary of something. There are two kinds of summary completion questions. One of them gives you options in a box for the possible answers in the missing gaps. The other does not give you any answer box, and you need to take the answers from the text. Here is an example of the first type of summary completion without the box. You may also notice that in the instructions we have a word limit, and in this example it says no more than one word from the reading passage for each answer. That does mean that your answers need to be copied exactly with the correct spelling from the reading passage. Let's take a look at the next type of summary completion question. The first thing that you should see is that towards the bottom of the question, we have our suggested answer box. Above that, we have the instructions and our passage that we need to fill out. One important thing to note is that there are more suggested answers than we need, so we won't need to use all of these answers to fill out the gaps. Let's take a look at some strategies for answering these questions. So, beginning with the first type of summary completion question without the answer box, here is my suggested strategy. Read the instructions carefully. What kind of summary completion question is it? Well, in this example, we need to give our answers from the reading passage. We don't have a suggested answer box. Start with the passage. Skim quickly over the text to give an overall understanding of the summary. Highlight key words in the passage. Then move back to the passage and skim and scan for synonyms of your key words. Let's take a look at the other type of summary completion question. Again, read the instructions and work out what type of summary completion question it is. Skim over the entire passage to get a quick understanding of the topic. I suggest not reading too carefully as you're going to run out of time. When skimming, try and predict what the missing words may be, and I'll give you an example for question 1. Young people everywhere are having to overcome new as they look for work. Now, straight away, I'm thinking problems or difficulties. So I will return to the answer box and look for similar words or synonyms that could fit that question. Try and make predictions about what language could be used, and then match the similar answer from the answer box. That brings us to the end of the lesson on summary completion strategies. If you've got any questions, remember the Q&A feature of the course, and I'll see you in the next lesson.